Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll bring it out. It's Humphries. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Give to the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Tulsa wasting no time.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the deep.
There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Might as well give it to him again. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Throwing on the run. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Finding open areas. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tulsa!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Underneath Tulsa coverage, got it deep downfield. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Madden. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the 1st half.
Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop. We got to stop the bleeding and get the ball back to our offense.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Finding an escape route. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna look downfield again. He's gonna throw deep right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Just a little off. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Showing all kinds of confidence in that arm, throwing back to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Yeah, and I tell you, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. He's looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Tulsa!
It's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it.
It's caught. Turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away.
He wants to go deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. To the air on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Tulsa wasting no time. Gets the back moving. Moves around to clear up the vision. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, number 19. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dumps it to the back. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Gonna take a shot. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. And now on second down for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. On the Sweet spin, and he's free. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Wants to fire on second down. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule, but that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside. But the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Tulsa wasting no time. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving away from pressure.